Good day, global crypto enthusiasts. This is 88 Fantastic coming to you Wednesday, June the 5th, 2019. With a quick market lookie here, and we'll do a quick market cap refresh on our charting, and we've got six really, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got six actually pretty good articles for you guys. So we see the market cap fighting at around the 247.6 mark, daily trading volume of just about 81 billion as our login. And again, when you come over to Coin Market Cap and a lot of these other sites, the numbers are always going to change because it's literally 24 hours from the time that you're actually logging into the site. So that's why you're going to see a lot of differences. Anyways, we're just going to do a quick scan as again, it's going to be pretty much blood red all across the board as we're still seeing the effects from the massive slide from the third. So let's see if we've actually got anybody in the 3 green other than a stable coin. Nothing. Look at that. Blood red, sea of red. Oh, TrueUSD. So we've got Tether or TrueUSD. Bytecoin. Was it Bytecoin? Bytecoin? I think it was Bytom last night. Let's see if we can see Bytom. There it is there. It was the only thing that was literally green along with Zilliqa yesterday. So this is what we've expected. And again, it's going to be like this for the vast majority of the next 4 to 5 weeks still, as we've had our summer call for 6 to 8 weeks, 6 to 7 weeks of pretty much solid sideways down, just like we saw last year. And the thing we've been saying is it's pretty much the mirror image of last year, just at a different volume. That's all. There's really no difference. Okay, so we'll get out of there. We'll do that a refresh just before we get out of here because there's some articles I want you guys to come and look at. And then here is our 1 year on our market cap, again following the trend of last year right down to the T. So for most of April and May, we have been looking at that 166 to the 168 mark, and we bounced off it about 7 or 8 times there. I don't want to say that's our current line of support because right now we've hit 250 and 240, and we're fighting in between the two of them right now. So as long as we don't go below where we, come on, get over there. Around the 230 mark, because right now it seems like the 230 is our overall bottom, and we're probably going to fall through that too again at some point. So just like we said, though, as long as the lines of support at the bottom stay a little bit stronger instead of dropping us all the way back to that 166, 168 mark, I don't think that that can't happen because for years the original line of support was 180, and then we had the nastiness with the BCH and the BSV fork there last year, and that's what brought us back down to 100. So literally 100 is the bottom mark right now. I don't see that happening. I don't see us getting back to the 168, 170 mark. I really hope it doesn't go that low. And right now, like I said, our bottom is literally around that 230 mark. So we're going to get out of here and let's go. We got 3 decent articles for you guys, and I'm going to apologize in advance right now because some of these articles are the best news, and some of these articles are absolutely stupid news. And here is the first bit of our stupid news from today, and this is over at our first 3 articles will be over at cointelegraph.com, and I need a sip of coffee for this one because this is absolutely stupid. Former MTGox CEO Mark Capellas to serve as the CTO of new Japanese blockchain venture. This is the guy that ran MTGox before, didn't secure anything properly, and for me personally, if you're one of those people that have actually gone out and watched some of the documentaries and did some of the reading, for me, this guy should be in jail for the rest of his fucking life. Fucking scumbag. So anyways, when he had taken over the company, we'll just scroll through some of the article here for you guys. When he had when he had bought the company from the original owner, he had made a deal in the purchase to allow the previous owner to steal profit out of MTGox on a daily basis with something called his Willy Bot, on the condition he would never ever tell his customers. So now you got a new company coming out to hire this guy that's willing to sign deals to rip people off. Look at that. Look at this guy. Not good advertisement for crypto exchanges. Thanks you, buddy. Exactly. This guy is literally playing as dumb as it gets so he can stay out of jail for as long as he gets. And I would still say at somewhere down the road, this fucking guy has got a lot of Bitcoin that he helped fucking steal. So this is not good. Let's see if we can find the name of the company here that he's being hired with. undertaking his new CT role of the new Tokyo-based firm Tristan Technologies CO. So that is something. Again, for day traders, swing traders, you're going to make your money no matter what. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is how I personally interpret and see this market. And this is another one of those guys that has done so much damage in this in the cryptocurrency market. I don't know why these people would let him back in. But for me personally, every time I see Tristan Technologies CO, I will be bashing the shit out of that and making sure people avoid that like the fucking plague. All right, next one we got here, again, over at Cointelegraph.com. SEC sues Kik for conducting allegedly unregistered 100 million ICO in 2017. Now, with Kik and Kin, this is something I really looked into in late 17 and early 2018, and it really looked like a solid project to me. But again, this is another one of those ones. I run things through about 22 to 25 different security checks before I decide to put $1 of my own money into something. And it's like, well, geez, they're a Canadian company. You can trust that. I don't trust anybody. Earn it. And for me, Kik did not pass any of my security tests. So anyways, that's another very good article for you guys that are into Kin and Kik, and you've got some money in there. You better come check that out. For me, this is some more great news, again, over at Cointelegraph.com. NEO announces new consensus mechanism for its new mainnet, and they went live on Monday. Not too sure why it was released a day late, but this is also a really, really good article, and it shows you that the community with NEO, I mean, these guys are constantly pushing it out. They've got an amazing total ecosystem, and I know I've said this in an earlier video. If for some strange reason, and say the cryptocurrency market for whatever reason got crumpled and just absolutely crushed, and only a couple of things survived, if Bitcoin and Ethereum and NEO were the only three that survived, the market would be just perfectly fine. It really would. NEO's ecosystem and the community are absolutely top shelf, along with the Bitcoin and Ethereum people. So if something like that ever did happen, I wouldn't feel any problems supporting just them. So as weird as that sounds. Okay, and I know before anyone comes on and slaps me and bitches and whines, I know I'm over at Bitcoin.com, and obviously it's funny when you come onto Bitcoin.com and every article is Bitcoin Cash. Every fucking article on this website is Bitcoin Cash, and for everybody that doesn't know, Bitcoin.com isn't owned by anybody at Bitcoin. It's owned by Roger Ver over at Bitcoin Cash. This is one of those things that fucking pisses people off and confuses them. If I want to know about Bitcoin, I would obviously go to bitcoin.org, bitcoin.ca, bitcoin.com, and you would figure it would be Bitcoin, but it's not. Anyways, but I did come over here. Again, I like to show the love of good articles, and the one over here is another one worth reading. Malaysia begins approving cryptocurrency exchange registration, and from what I've understood, there it is right there. They've already got at least 3, and these are going to be properly regulatory, proper paperwork, the whole bit. This is the way it's supposed to be when you open up business, not just come out and steal somebody's brand name and their intellectual rights and their intellectual property and then bash the original product that you just stole from. That's not the way you do business. This is the way you do business right here, people. All right, so that's another good one for you guys to come check out. These two here are probably the two biggest ones of the day. Over at coinspeaker.com, Harmony to partner with Chainlink for off-chain connectivity. This is gigantic. The article goes on to say, just a few days after the completion of the Harmony IEO on Binance, the fintech company partners with Chainlink in a bid to become a pioneer of in the field of highly scalable networks. And what have I always said? We try to share the good news, and we've been doing it since January on here. I've been trying to share the good news through Facebook. I'm in the Data Dash community groups as well. Big fan of Data Dash. And the news is, like we said in an earlier video, the news has been so good since probably March of 2018. And people wonder why is there such good news and the market is so stale? And again, we've talked about it. In regular world business, nothing is instant. It doesn't matter how good your project is. You still got to get in through that secretary level. If you're lucky enough, Then you got to get into that secondary level where you're setting up another meeting, which will take another 3 to 4 months. And then after that, businesses generally start to exchange information. And then you're looking at 8 to 12 months before you actually start to see any form of traction whatsoever. So right here, when the market, if we weren't in a bear market right now, you would see these two projects going right off the absolute chart. So let's see what Chainlink is doing today. Oh, I'm frozen there. We'll have to come back. Chainlink and what Harmony's doing today. Nothing, right? And Harmony just popped in. We'll check them on the way out. So this is absolutely amazing news. Again, these are two of the projects that we really need to be successful in order to speed things up and make, like I say, the hardest part in cryptocurrency right now is the user-friendly quality. And in North America, there's nothing user-friendly about crypto. There's nothing user-friendly. Whereas, say, if we were in Asia, China, Japan, Singapore, South Korea, it's everyday usage for people, right? It's a normal experience for them. Whereas in North America, people are still, they haven't got a clue. So our last article for you guys, again, is over at coinspeaker.com. Apple announced crypto kit for iOS 13. Possibility of crypto wallets coming to new iPhones. So this is from this morning's article here. Come over to coinspeaker.com and have a good look at that. We also seen Samsung last night announce that they've signed more partnerships and they are creating more chips for their phones for cryptocurrency experiences as well. I haven't seen anybody actually write an article on that yet, even though I read it myself somewhere. But let's get back into our market here, and we want to see what Chainlink's doing with the news this morning and what Harmony's doing with the news this morning. Got a little bit more money coming in. A little bit more money coming in and Bitcoin going backwards. So alts are getting more love, and they're going to get punished again. It's just so repetitive. So we've seen Chainlink drop out of the top 30, moving back up to top 30. There we go. Plus 5% since we started the video. So that just tells me that other YouTubers are getting the news out. And, of course, the FOMO is starting to kick in. Let's go see what Harmony's doing. Harmony. Again, that'll be one. This one right here, Harmony 1, not Harmony Coin. Look at that, 13%. All today. See, that's FOMO, people. A little bit of news comes out. You know, it's 8:30 in the morning here, and I'm pumping it out pretty early myself. And you can see other people are pumping it out. And look at that. The rest of the week, chop, 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 chop. Sideways, sideways, sideways. Good news, FOMO. Again, for me as a long-term investor, I know we're still in a bear market right now for at least another 4 to 5 weeks. We had talked in an earlier video about how I've been waiting from basically the middle of April to buy back in, and I'm looking at probably the late second week, early third week of June. I think that'll be the total bottom for the 6 to 7 week crappy market that we're going to be in here. Come on, baby. But look we're still seeing red across the board. And then where you see news, we saw green. Again, total FOMO, the fear of missing out. And you're not missing out on anything because everything's going to be like this for at least another 6, 7, 8 weeks. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys. I just wanted to come show you these absolutely awesome articles. It's an absolutely beautiful June day out there. I want to get out and start enjoying this. So if anything else pops up, I'll come back on for you guys. But if not, go out there, enjoy it. And that's all I got for you guys. So this is 88. Fantastic. Showing you how to take a bite out of the cryptocurrency market. Take care, y'all.